Evan Urbina, thanks for taking the time and congratulations. It's a rare occasion when a coach gets to defeat his alma mater. You beat BYU, number 57. Just a great performance by your team.
Yeah, I was so proud of the team. Obviously, that was a personal coaching bucket list item for me. We've played BYU a number of times over the years. And it was always funny, people were like, who are you cheering for? I'm just like, I've been here over 11 years, I was only at BYU for 5 or 6. So, yeah, but no, it was really fun to compete against my old coach, Zach Warren. And obviously those BYU guys, they're tough. They're great competitors. They had just come off of a win against Denver, another great team. And so our guys knew it would be a battle. And I was just so proud of the way we competed, getting the doubles point. That was extremely close. AJ was serving 40 love, got back to deuce. So we're all just like, no way, you've got to close it out here. And he did with an overhead. So that was awesome. And, AJ in the huddle was like, we want this so bad, And I just think that speaks to the competitiveness and the desire to win, which you really can't coach. That comes from those guys. So I was so appreciative.
Doesn't that also galvanize a team when they see that, oh, wait, we can win these types of matches, we can beat these types of teams?
Yeah, I think going into the match, BYU was the last undefeated Power 4 team in the country. And so we had kind of seen that, and we just knew, anytime a team comes into the Air Force Academy, it's a tough place to play. And we've got a great home court advantage, and so it's a little scary for any team coming in here. And I think our team knew we had a great opportunity. And I was just proud. Individual performances, but as a team, all 6 players in singles had great performances. And that's what you need to win. I learned that, back when I was at Florida State, Nick Kroll said that, we've got to have 6 great performances because you won't always win when you have a great performance. So just having everyone be competitive. It helped that one of their guys retired early, so we got on the board 2-0 pretty quick. And then Matt was just building, getting tougher and tougher. Langdon, same thing. And so we were able to secure the win earlier in the match, which was great because when it gets later, it gets tighter, there's more pressure, and you never know what's going to happen in those situations.
That's true. Weird playing outside in February and now March. I mean, it's it's nice, but that's helpful as well, having all 6 on the court.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, one of the strengths of our team is our depth and our parity. So having 5 and 6 on the court at the same time, like for example with BYU, we won 5 out of the 6 first sets. The only first set that we lost was on court 3, and that's big. And if we were indoors, then we've won 3 first sets out of 4, which it doesn't have the same effect on a team. So that was huge for us, and I'm just super grateful because we sustained the energy. Tennis is this tricky sport where you win a set, you've won nothing. You're halfway to your goal of winning, but you've actually won nothing. But in our minds, we feel like we've won, and so we have to reset for the second set, and it's very important to have a super strong start. So I think that's like a natural human tendency that you have to overcome. And our guys did that so well. I mean, just the energy was high. We knew, hey, we're in it. And it was like everyone's pushing and not just hoping someone else clinches or something like that. So that's super important. I think that speaks a lot to the leadership, Phil, Jack, and AJ, bringing that energy. And we need to keep doing that better, Yeah.
As you said, because they probably felt like world beaters after beating BYU. And you get to play Denver. Another great team comes in here and a little bit different, although the fight was there.
Yeah, definitely the fight was there. Coming out, getting the doubles point. Again, AJ and Langdon clinching at the 2 spot. I think that was huge. Phil and Matt getting a big, important win. Jack and Ty just had a slow start, and in a set of singles, anything can happen. Man, a slow start is just devastating sometimes. So happy for the doubles point. I think slow starts in the beginning, and that really hurt us. On those top 3 courts, we were down big, down quick. And so we talked a little bit afterwards about, you win fast, you lose slow. So when I'm winning, I'm going to keep the pace going, I'm not taking as much time. When I'm losing, it's like I'm going back to the towel every single time. I'm making sure that they can't get those quick first sets on the board. I was super proud. AJ and Phil fought back, and they gave us, an opportunity to win, but I think it was just a little bit too little, too late. And against good players, getting down into a hole, it's very difficult. It's the same with our team. I think the day prior, BYU got in a little bit of a hole, and it's hard to come back against good players.
Yeah.
So good learning lesson, good takeaways as we move forward.
Yeah. Moving forward, you have a week where you don't have a match this weekend, but then preparing for Navy as you head out to California at Irvine next weekend. So what things do you want to see your team do here? Obviously, they're a very good team with high capability, but now you got to keep going. Because the grind continues.
Yeah, this is the second time ever that we're playing Army and Navy in the same year. So I'm super proud of that and just happy for the opportunity. What I want to see from the guys is just incredible work ethic and practice. I want us to be working on our strengths, fine-tuning some things, and understanding that we're going down to sea level in Irvine. It's going to be just tennis is going to be a little bit different, longer points, getting ready for that. But I think building the confidence over the next 2 weeks just to go in and, hey, we're a great team. We're going to compete. We know they're going to compete, and it's going to be a fun battle, and we're all looking forward to it.
Should be a lot of fun. Evan Urbina, thanks for the time, and good luck in a couple of weeks.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate you.